Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is Life on Earth. Today's general reading is going to be for the collective and or whoever is meant to hear this message. But before we get into the tarot, to take a closer look into the energy and the situation at hand, I have an oracle deck here called the Deck Doula Oracle, and I'm going to pull a card from this deck to see what spirit wants you to know at this time, wants to make you aware of. Something that is important for you to know at this time. This card is calling me. Positioning. Positioning. Let's look into the booklet's definition for positioning. Define what you believe in. Live in accordance with your values and align with your purpose. It is really important for you at this time to make sure that you are not only living in alignment with your values, but making sure you write them down, know what they are, prioritize certain ones above others, and just make a list. I have my list of my values and my core beliefs right on my wall, just to remind me of my daily lifestyle and the decisions I make or don't make. And that's going to really be a game changer in your future and how things wind up looking for you, okay? All right, so I'm going to lay out the spread and I will see you guys inside the reading. Okay, guys, welcome into your reading. Okay, so let's get right into it. For your overall general energy and what your energy is saying about you to others, the world around you, and most importantly to the universe, we have the Four of Pentacles. This is an excellent card for you. I feel like you may have been going through hardship as far as stability is concerned for quite some time. And I feel like now this card is just telling me that, and Spirit's telling me that your hard work is paying off and things are starting to really work out for you. I feel like you are starting to build your own foundation and you are more liberated financially, in whatever way that means for you. I just feel like you are starting to have a bigger and better look on what you want to see around you and what you already have and how to kind of navigate with that and through that, okay? For the past and the present, we have the Sun and the Ace of Cups. In the past, I feel like however long ago this was, it could be recent, I don't really know. I feel like you had this clarity, this moment of really feeling like all of your spiritual work, all your work on your mental well-being, your emotional well-being, all of that just kind of came to this place where you felt spiritually protected, you felt spiritually connected, and that all of your work was not only paying off, but it was not going unnoticed. And there was a lot of truth being illuminated for you, and there was just things were working out as far as everything, as far as you could see. And now in the present, we have the Ace of Cups, which is telling me that this Sun in the past opportunity, that you had a moment of clarity and everything paid off for you in some way or another. You stuck with that energy and it brought you to the present where you are being presented by the universe and the reality itself with brand new opportunities, especially when it comes to your emotions. I feel like you may have not been exactly in touch with your emotions for a little bit now, but I feel like that is coming to an end. Let's see what's the lesson here is. We have the Star for what the divine is currently teaching you. So I feel like the divine is currently giving you a lot of opportunities when it comes to stability, when it comes to new beginnings, when it comes to seeing things more clearly. And I feel like the lesson here is that you can navigate and have this Sun energy even through the most confusing of times, and you can wind up with this hopeful attitude that's not only going to be like a good feeling for you, but it's going to lead to more and more opportunities. But the challenge here is the Page of Wands in reverse. So this is kind of a very immature energy. This is kind of something that will be, you know, taking you back and taking you away from this hopeful feeling. It's kind of just imagine like, you know, love and light and positivity are up here, and then fear and anger and like all that like negative shit is down here. And like what, like the challenge is here, it might be a part of you, it might be someone else in your life that's taking a lot of energy from you and wanting to see you on a lower level. But whatever the case may be, that's what's going on here. So really, like, you have to look at the challenge as the key to getting this whole lesson. So if you can kind of turn this Page of Wands around and kind of make this an opportunity for you and not something that's bringing you down, that's going to be really, really positive for you. Now, for the power that you have gained and should acknowledge at this time, I feel like you have gained more patience. I feel like you have gained the ability to see through the minor delays and the being in the darkness of things, being in the shadow of things sometimes. And when things are slowed down and you're working so hard, I feel like you have gained this ability to really let yourself grow in those in-between times that aren't really that speedy and aren't moving that fast, okay? For the possible near future, we have the Emperor and influences that are surrounding you, both seen and unseen. The Two of Swords in reverse. So in the future, with all this new stability, with all this new positivity and opportunities and growth for you, and a lesson here that you could learn being that there's hope no matter what all of the time. It's a more consistent thing than you're allowing yourself to fully engage with. It's going to bring you to a place where you're going to be more of a boss than you think that you thought you ever could be. I feel like this Emperor here is going to be just you. Being stable, being disciplined, having boundaries, knowing when to open your door, when to close the door. And I know this might sound it's not very detailed. Maybe it's hard to relate with it in some aspects, but it's a very, very big and powerful message at its core. With the Two of Swords in reverse here, I feel like the influence here is that you are starting to, or there's an energy is surrounding you in which is helping you move forward, make decisions, you know, ending this waiting period in which you sat and were like really focused on things, instead of taking the wheel and navigating and driving it and moving to a point instead. Okay, so there's just this energy of movement around you, but also this energy of, if it has to wait, it'll be okay. I have patience, whatever. Where to look to and go to for support at this time, we have the Empress in reverse. And with the Spirit's advice on how to manifest the best outcome here and to be the best energetic match possible with your desired outcome, we have the Temperance in reverse. So I feel like where you can go to for support is that side of you that you have, you know, now that you've seen what it's like in the shadows, you can look at all of the negative aspects of yourself, or the parts of you that won't bloom and won't come to fruition no matter how much you like work on them. You know that that's just a perspective. You know that it's all about how you see things, and where to go to for support is just look at the shadow of things and look at you in the highest light and how you want this outcome to be. For the Temperance in reverse on how to manifest the best outcome here, I feel like you may want to second guess some of the decisions that you are being influenced to make quickly here, because we do have this power that you can let things slide a little bit and wait, because there might be a better inspired outcome here than you are seeing yet. So just take your time, okay? I love you guys. That is the ending of the reading, and I will see you soon.